The bubble edition of the playoffs has been filled with excitement and incredible moments so far. And according to Magic Johnson, they've been among the best in the last 15 years. A good reason for this has been the emergence of some of the league's youngest stars and the biggest stage that professional basketball can offer. Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, and Jason Tatum were among those who played the best basketball of their young careers over the last few weeks. But while Mitchell and Murray were going against each other and Tatum was busy sweeping an undermanned Sixers team, there was another young player that was making incredible plays against one of the title favorites, and it was once again making fans in Dallas excited about the future of the team. Welcome to Courtside. Today, we'll talk about the already amazing career of Luka Doncic and how he might end up soon taking over the league. Born in Slovenia, Luka's love for the game developed at an early age, as his family has said that he was playing with a miniature hoop since he was 1 year old. He started to play organized ball by age 7 and was always looking to play against the older kids. He started to practice with a basketball school shortly after, and his coach immediately recognized his talent as he made him play with older kids. In 2012, he signed a contract with Spanish club Real Madrid and played with the under-16, under-18, and reserve team for 3 years, always standing out and receiving various honors for his excellent play. In 2015, he made his debut with the senior team at age 16, and though he made only 5 appearances during that campaign, he became a regular player in the following season and played for the first time against an NBA team during a 2015 preseason game against the Boston Celtics. By his second season as a regular player, he began receiving more minutes and showed flashes of his potential on his way to being named as the EuroLeague Rising Star and ACB Best Young Player. His third and last full season with the team would see him turn into a star as he assumed a bigger role in the team's offense and helped them win the EuroLeague and local league titles, while also becoming the youngest player ever to win the EuroLeague and ACB MVP awards. After finishing his stint with Real Madrid as a champion and MVP, he declared for the 2018 NBA Draft and was selected with the 3rd pick by the Atlanta Hawks and sent immediately after to Dallas in a move that has been considered as a brilliant one by the Mavericks. Luka missed that year's summer league as he was finishing his buyout with Real Madrid, but was still considered by the media as one of the favorites to win the Rookie of the Year award. He made his NBA debut on October 17, 2018, and despite having a modest first game, he followed that up with a 26-pointer, 6-rebound performance to help lead his team to a win against the Timberwolves. The season would go on to be a hard one for the Mavericks, as it was the last in Dirk Nowitzki's career as a player and ended up being the 3rd straight year in which they missed the playoffs. But Doncic's play represented a bright spot for them. He would go on to have one of the best rookie seasons in recent years, as he posted 8 triple-doubles and averaged 21.2 points, 7 8-point rebounds, and 6 assists per game, becoming the 5th player in league history to finish the season with averages of at least 25 and 5. He also participated in the Rising Stars Challenge and received consideration to be selected to the All-Star team. By the end of the season, he was named the Rookie of the Year, becoming the 2nd European player to win the award. And while the team finished with a losing record, they made a 9-game improvement over the previous season, which, along with the acquisition of All-Star forward Kristaps Porzingis, made them optimistic about their future. In the following season, Dallas's hopes were confirmed as the Luka-Porzingis duo guided the team back to its winning ways. As the season progressed, both players continued to get better, and Luka in particular took a huge leap forward as a star. His impressive play earned him a selection as a starter in the All-Star game, making him the youngest European player to start in the event, and also helped the team to be well on its way to securing a playoff spot before the season was suspended. He would continue playing outstandingly throughout the seeding games, averaging 30 points, 10.1 rebounds, and 9.7 assists, on his way to being named to the all-bubble first team. He finished the season with averages of 28.8 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 8.8 assists per game, while also leading the league in triple-doubles with a total of 18, and helping Dallas to finish with a 43-32 record and the 7th seed in the West. However, his effort was rewarded with a first-round match against the Los Angeles Clippers, one of the teams considered to be a favorite to win the championship, and with one of the best perimeter defenses in the league. Thus, many people believed that the young Mavericks wouldn't be able to keep up with the veteran Clippers, but Doncic was about to prove otherwise. The 21-year-old superstar made his playoff debut with a 42-point game that broke the previous record for most points scored during a postseason debut, which had been untouched since 1979. However, it came in a losing effort, and he and the team vowed to do better. 3 games later, with the Mavericks down 1 in the last few seconds of overtime, and with the possibility of going down 3-1 in the series looming, the team needed its star player to step up, and Luka delivered. With 3 seconds remaining, the Slovenian received the ball and shot it from deep over Reggie Jackson's stretched arm. After the final buzzer sounded, his teammates were running onto the court to celebrate what became the best moment of his young career so far. Without Porzingis because of a sore knee and battling against a sprained ankle, Doncic made sure to raise his game and helped his team to get a much-needed win to tie the series. He finished the game with a 43-point, 17-rebound, and 13-assist triple-double, becoming just the third player in NBA history to finish with at least 40, 15, and 10, as well as the youngest to hit a playoff buzzer beater. The Mavericks went on to lose the following two games, perhaps in part because they were again missing Porzingis, but Doncic did everything in his power to keep his team in the series and helped them turn it into a more competitive matchup, more than anyone could have expected. With averages of 31 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 8.7 assists, he became the first player to finish with at least 38-8 throughout his first postseason run. His fantastic play earned him comparisons with some of the most talented players of all time. Coach Doc Rivers said that the young star combined the scoring of Larry Bird with the passing of Jason Kidd. Those two, along with Magic Johnson and LeBron James, are among the players that are usually mentioned when anyone looks for a previous star whose game is similar to that of Doncic. But it's hard to compare the Wonder Boy to any of those players. His game certainly includes some traits that resemble that of the other stars, but at the same time, he gives it a unique twist to make it different. And opposing players recognize his incredible level of talent in an instant. Even the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, has also talked about how the Slovenian is one of the most talented players that he's faced. Or as Kevin Durant recently put it, he's a problem. Team owner Mark Cuban also recognizes that he has a unique opportunity with his young star. In the past, he was reluctant to keep Nowitzki and Steve Nash playing together, so he let the point guard leave only to see him win the MVP trophy the following season. Now, he's not willing to repeat his errors and is thinking about how the team can maximize the potential of the Doncic-Porzingis duo to contend in the coming years. As a matter of fact, he's so engaged with Luka that he recently said that if he had to choose between his wife and keeping the Slovenian on the team, he'd be quick to get the divorce going. And this is good news for the Mavericks. With a generational talent on board that's ready to win along with an all-around second star in Porzingis, an excellent coach with championship experience in Rick Carlisle, and an owner that's willing to spend his money to build a successful roster, Dallas has all the ingredients it needs to eventually contend for a championship. And with two sensational seasons now under his belt, along with a postseason run in which he showed what he's made of, it might be only a matter of time before Doncic becomes the face of the league. It would make for a great story if he succeeded his idol, LeBron James, as the premier player in the NBA. But until that moment comes, it will be fascinating to see him continue to get better as his Mavericks go against the more established teams in the rough Western Conference. At the end of the day, with players like Tatum, Mitchell, Zion Williamson, and Devin Booker, it's safe to say that the future of the league is in good hands. But even among the more talented young players, Luka Doncic has managed to stand out after just 2 seasons. With historic performances already on his resume, an excellent all-around game that translates into team success, a winning mentality, and various areas in which he can still keep getting better, it's exciting to think about what his ultimate potential might be. But now, what do you think about Doncic's future? What'll it look like? Is it only a matter of time before the Mavericks find themselves among the league's elite? Let us know in the comments. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more NBA content. We are Courtside.